How to play Altmile Gancelot in 2 minutes. The new dimension that Altmile brings to the deck is not only as a heavy hitter, but also as a searcher. The cost of 1 counterblast and discarding 1 card, you can search your deck for any 2 grade 2s and add them to your hand. This works really well because you could combo it to make a full 3 attacks easily. Absolute Blade Knight Livarot could call any grade 2 from your deck with using a counterblast or a soul blast, whether it be Loading Angel, Blaster Blade, or Gordon. On top of being a booster for Blaster Blade, Gordon also gives your Blaster Blade Vanguard and Rearguards plus 5k power. If you use Exculpate, not only will your Rearguard have power, but also your Vanguard. These are the main ways that some of our new support interacts with the main strategy of this deck, which involves using Gancelot and Blaster Blade making powerful columns. If you go Force 2, you could create a 3 crit column which could threaten lethal as early as turn 3. Felax is also another new card which is important to the deck because you could abuse a lot of your on-call skills with it. With its skill, you could bounce Alan after attacking with it so you can use its skill later, bounce Blaster Blade to defend it so your opponent can attack it or retire it back to your hand, or Tristan to where you could use its skill again the next turn to search out another Blaster Blade from your deck. In order to fuel Felax Soul Blasting, we have to run Loading Angel and Pluck Enchanter. Loading Angel lets us put to the soul at the end of our turn if we have 5 or more units to draw 2 cards, to giving us more attackers or defense, and Pluck Enchanter allows us to countercharge 1 if we have no cards face up in our damage zone when we call a Blaster Blade, but also gives us a guaranteed soul charge. Our triggers are the standard Royal Paladin lineup featuring 8 crit, 4 draw, 4 heal. With all these strategies put together, this is our deck list. This deck is inspired by G-Station. Finally, is this deck align and compete with the top decks or Hyena, where it's poking around with lower tier decks? This deck is a lion. This is the best Royal Paladin deck out there currently, and it stays like that until next stage gives us Aerial Divine Knight Altmile.